Hello everyone, Peter here, Piotr Fessner. Guys, so in today's episode we will have an update, what's going on, what I bought, what I started to fix, what I got next in a sleep. So we started a whole series about Xbox One setup and then One X setup, and then we have two colorful gamepads, which one is fixed already, yes, it's waiting on you in a customer. We've replaced the D-pad, we've replaced, off the cam I've replaced whole joystick, yes, and this is fine, this is working, I'm happy with it, as long as customer will calibrate it on at their own premises, they should be fine, that's not a problem. Now we got a second one, which I'm waiting on the micro USB plug, but I'm thinking maybe I'll find the time to solder some used micro USB port, because we've got a volt plus and volt minus damaged on that board, and then we will be able to further diagnose the whole situation in that game controller. I will be able to wash it as well because it's filthy. So that will be one of the recordings, and once that one will be diagnosed and fixed, that will be end of that small series. Now we've got two jobs coming up because came resistors, so we've got one MIDI equipment to be fixed. So that's second job, yes. And that's not everything. And as well we have, yes, these ones for the radio for iX35. So I will replace one of them. So this is a third job. Now we've got a recall here which is not connecting with any operating system, like not Windows, not Linux, not Windows 10, not Windows 7. It doesn't want it, but it is working on the old hard drive. So this is quite interesting. It's looking like the firmware has certain issues, some compatibility issues, yes. So I need to check the USB cable first before going any further. If on another cable will be the same situation, I will be trying to resolve it with the firmware, if I can find any firmware, to first copy this one and then put a new one. That's a Ricoh SP100SU. Then I bought two Xbox One S, £30 each. So it's okay price. It's nothing to brag about, but it's okay. One of them haven't been opened, second was. So this one is the one which was. The second one is more colorful. Yes, so somebody either made it or cut it and glue it, or I'm just curious what's underneath, because I'd rather have original than this one. Doesn't look, and the cooling is off as well because of that, because whole holes are here covered. So these two we will need to plug in and see what's wrong with them. Yes, so that will be two Xboxes job. So we have three, and so 1, 2, 3. That's a fourth job. 5, 6 jobs, and that TV as well. It should have split screen. To be true, I never plugged that in. It just booked in the book repair online .co.uk, so it just plugged in, but I never checked that. Yes, I know that the customer is the customer which I helped solve the CCTV issue. Now the problem with this one, okay, so it's not split it in the way I was thinking, and the problem with this one is that it doesn't have any button anywhere, no touch button, no anything. And you might be asking yourself, why, Peter, you're tapping the TV? Because maybe there is something what I couldn't see, but believe me, the customer was checking as well, and it turns out that with no remote he couldn't switch it on, and I can't blame him. That's just the mode, some mode button. What it is, guys? It's some potentiometer. Okay. Okay, so we got a remote. Look, customer couldn't find it, but Peter have found it. Yes. So what it is that there is no channels. Okay, so I see the signal is distorted, it's not splitted. Okay, so that can be a T-con board. Should be T-con board, but we will see, yes. So it is working the way that customer, well, he sort of said okay, yes, but he didn't specify the way I would understand it. I thought that half of the screen is working and half is not working. That will be definitely T-con board. But here it's looking like a T-con board. We just need to verify it, okay? So I'll switch it off. Now I found the buttons. So if you would have this JVC and you couldn't find any buttons literally on the side, as customer couldn't, and I couldn't in front of the customer, you get this small panel here, yes, and here you got like a potentiometer which is going up and down, and you can press it inside as well. So when you press it and holding it, that's automatically switch this TV on, and you've got a whole menu in that. So it is what it is, you know, it's working. But this TV definitely don't need a remote to operate basic features. I'm not saying every feature, but it is operable with no remote to a certain extent. So guys, that's it, that's everything. We've got a first test people for the beta testers for the bookrepairOnline.co.uk. These people understand the whole situation, why we're doing it and everything. So I do believe they are as excited as we are. Maybe not as exhausted as we are after a whole year of coding, planning, finding other people, make blueprints, and then copy those blueprints onto these people, and then brainstorming with these people the ideas, then developing further, then talking what will happen if somebody would stop me, yes, and I wouldn't be able to deliver, but you know what's next. So yeah, you know, all of that. And then we've got people from abroad as well who love the idea what we're doing, and these people would like to do as well in their own countries. So we need to succeed first, and then once it's successful, then they can copy. Well, actually they've got blueprint as well, some of them, not all of them, but some of them have, and they start to translate it. I said if you want on your own, you know, start on your own, you can, that's not a problem. But if you want to learn on our mistakes, just wait, you know, wait, and it will be better. So yeah, we're updating ourselves on the secret channels, and yeah, that's why nobody can damage this project, because it's decentralized. And now imagine yourself when all these repair shops will be integrated as a one, yes, although they will be working on their own, but they will be as a one. Now our fixable electronics won't be sold at Caris or PC World, but they will be mounted, you know, assembled here in the UK by those repair shops, and then the service will be provided by those repair shops, you know, so that will be in-house, everything in the UK. Now you know, who are not fixing stuff will be able to just switch your mobile, your electricity bill or gas bill or broadband, or you know, whatever service you're using anyway and you're paying for it, through us, and then we can use these commissions to pay for the development of this business, for development of these electronic fixable devices as well, yes. So nobody have to go a lot of their ways of doing things, but we can, by integrity, you know, we can create this world just as slightly better than it is now. And then hopefully these huge companies, yes, and we'll start to see that they've got no other choice, but they need to start thinking more about you, about the end customer, yes. And then they will say, okay, let us do it better, because for sure they can do it better, yes. Even if the prices they will raise, yes, because they can. One, they will lose yes, so how to explain it is like, if you have fixable devices, yes, what's happening is you can read about Mercedes, because Mercedes is the best example I can recall. They went into such perfection with cars that the maintenance was so little that they start to lose business on the huge scale, like literally huge scale. So you can Google how Mercedes almost, you know, bust, yes, themselves, and they had to make mistakes. If they wouldn't make their mistakes, they would have to charge people for subscription for cars, not sell them cars, but to subscribe, because they wouldn't be able to afford, you know, development of new features and so on. Yes, so they didn't think that subscription is a good way. They wanted to sell, and because they were selling, they were having only X amount of customers, and that's them, because people were driving for years these cars, and these cars weren't faulty as much as the other vehicles. So these were like 123, I think was the last, or 124 were the last models of these good reliable vehicles. Yes, so could they do better? Yes, they could do better. Could they put onto the subscription? Yes, they could do it. Yes, why they didn't, that you would have to ask them. Yes, I don't know, but subscription make more sense. Like, we will have the same situation at Inte.Team. We will be making least fixable devices. I mean, not least, in comparing to those big brands, we will be the most fixable devices. Yes, we will be having, but will be least to fix, because we will find all the issues and we will remove all these issues, and then at the end of the lifespan, this device will still work, or will be still fixable if the layers in the main board, yes, which is up to 8 layers, maybe now even 9, and I don't know, if those layers are not corrupted, you know, and they are connecting well, then the device, you know, if it's useless for us here in the UK, we can ship it to third world countries, you know, or to some developing countries, yes, where people have no electronics and they can still use these devices. Yes, so that's the idea behind it. And then we can use partially these devices, those which are unable to fix, to teach other people to fix electronics. Yes, so it's a great future. But well, actually that's it, you know, you've got the point, yes, here. But if we will integrate, you know, if we will do it all together, we don't need these profits, because we will be paying to build these devices. So we repair shops, and we at Inte.Team, we don't need profits, you know, because we will be having profits only one time by selling the device, and then when somebody will come, let's face it, HDMI port will be faulty anyway, and people won't be suddenly, you know, careful more than they are now. Yes, people will be people, the same people, yes, and they will be using, and those HDMI ports and other stuff will be still, you know, faulty, yes, but it won't be so many repairs. Yes, but then, because we will be training those repair shops to repair all sorts of devices, then they will have more work anyway, because they will be able to do more than they are now. Yes, so that's why these repair shops will be thriving even better than they are now. First foremost, they will be the salesmen, you know, for these devices, so they can sell them locally, and we will be doing available online sales as well. But yes, but we will be shipping to that shop, and that shop will be serving the customer. Yes, only if there are any issues registered, that particular shop is bad in any way, then we will be terminating the contract, and we will be looking for another one. Yes, but apart from that, we will be happy to keep these repair shops, you know, all the time, forever, hopefully forever. Yes, so it is a great future. It is well planned future, and I'm thrilled, you know, I'm thrilled. I'm maybe a bit overwhelmed sometimes, or maybe I'm a bit tired sometimes, but I love what we've done for the last year. I love how it turns out and everything, and I'm happy that we get first people who are testing book repair online, because that's awesome. Guys, that's it in this video. Thank you. Let's fight for the right to repair, and see you in another repair video. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, if you haven't subscribed, or to our Facebook group at right-repair, here to this, yes, right-repair, right-to-repair.uk. Yes, if you haven't subscribed or anything, do it, because we need to spread the word. At the moment we're just building the awareness. We're not charging anybody for anything, we're just building the awareness. We're testing things what we've created for the last year, and we want to finish it off, and then we will be signing up contracts, and then we will be able to do what we originally planned. So the crowdfunding, yes, but not funding as funding, but as I said, you know, through taking services for us, yes, and taking our products. Nobody has to go off their ways. We just need an integrity, guys, and we will be fine. So take care and see you in the next one. Bye bye.